Your device is connected.
To the corner of the right wrong, other women are other kids. All I can remember now is a kiss without no shoes. So I started straight and I got went off right. Now lost for fun, now walking on the sunny side of the street. Still nobody's about me, trying to make it to the USA. Ended up in that bar, up on a roof with nothing at all. That day I was gone, that day right where I am, on the sunny side of the street. Just so I'm doing my snail, just wanna spend eternity right where I am, on the sunny side of the street. I don't know what to ask, I swear. Stuck my life as a widow. I'm a fair, got a fur, I will not be got strong. So I stay right here on the sunny side of the street. The sunny side of the street. The sunny side of the street. The sunny side of the street.
Hey guys, hey. A little short intro for you. Yes, sheepdog, a little pogues action. Waiting for my guests. Let me make sure that my links went out appropriately. They may not have. Sometimes, I have such a delay on this. I might have to change the good morning, prepping to endure. Good to see you. I might have to change my settings here real quick. I haven't been on for a minute, so I don't know what's happening, if my links are working or not. Or they might be on a delay. You guys can hear me fine and everything's fine and there's no little spinny thing or anything. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it. The link's not working. Okay. I thought it might not be. I wasn't sure why, but let me try again. I don't know. It might be my internet right now too, because I'm running on something different. Let me try. Let me give it again. All right. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. My bad. It happens sometimes. Let me see. Maybe it's let me see if it looks like it's even a different. Sometimes you can tell right away because it looks completely different. Yeah, that might be different. My bad. Sorry. Hold on. Whew, let me see what's happening here. Let me try again. Okay. All right, try that one. Hopefully that will work. And also, hopefully you're not getting an old one that's not old to this. Okay, there you go. Welcome, you bitter old bitch. Welcome, bitter old hag. Hey, you need my attention right now, you bitter old hag.
I'm telling you, I need some attention. I'm just a bitter old bitch.
Hi, sugar. I said hi. Jasper and Sheep and Carlos and Rory and Prepping. So good to see everybody. And this bitter old Sugar, hi Sugar. This bitter old bag is here right now, looking for some attention, I guess. Hi, Will be.
Hey, everybody.
It's funny shit. It makes me laugh because you have never tried to get anybody's. You were never mad that you didn't get somebody's attention ever.
No,
Ever.
I'm
They
just
contacted you for money.
yeah, I'm just a
Stop. Just
bitter old bitch with mental
stop, you guys.
issues.
Hey, you guys on YouTube who are making all these videos about me now, witty, you're up on CJ's talking about what a drunk I am. Remember the last time you did that? Right after my mom died? Remember that? And I had people forgive you. I made people forgive you because I said you had a life altering situation where you prioritized and you were I never talked about your health issues, but you're talking about mine as if you know something. As if you know shit. You don't know shit. Lady, what the fuck's wrong with you? You weird ass motherfucker. Hi, Brandon.
Hey, Sugar.
I'm at an undisclosed location, stepchild. My friends do not want you to know where that is. Because
It's none of your business.
it's none of your business. Nunya. 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 Unless you're worried about me. If you're worried about me, that's different, man. If you care if I'm all right, that's completely different. But most of y'all don't. So I mean, some of you do, surely, of course, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you wanna pay a week at the
I actually
motel,
was
then
never at
maybe
the
we'll tell you
motel.
where she's at.
Susan, I was never at the Motel 6 because I could probably afford that and would never have said a word about it. Also, my most previous situation that is being spewed around the YouTubes right now. I'm an e-beggar. People are so like. I remember I saw Lydia in I think Stellar's or someplace, and she's like, I hate when people decide that they're gonna go be an RV or something, and then they can't handle it, and then they're in a hotel and they're complaining or crying about. Anybody who's talking about my most recent or present situation currently wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh no, the
I'm sorry
latest is
that
your
Mark fucking Skid Mark's dildo Terry came out and told y'all a bunch of fucking shit. It's not his business. He doesn't know a goddamn personal thing about me.
Oh
But it's
yeah,
not
the
me.
latest is you're living in your car
Is that it?
with
I'm living in my car.
Darby. Yeah.
What, and you know what? What if I am? What if I've had to at certain points recently? Who cares? Like, why do people want to know so bad? They want to know so they can make fun of me, not because they want to fucking help me. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. It's so stupid. Welcome, Stellar. Hold on. Oh, it's well, I don't even want to say that most recent allegation out loud because it's embarrassing. I got banned for promoting you in Bergs, Holly. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, don't do that then. You probably shouldn't do that. Hello, Stellar.
Hey, is my head too big? I'll
It's
make my
pretty
head.
large, but no, I hope you doing. I'm good with it now. Hey,
I'll make my
JK.
head smaller.
Yeah,
I'm
it's all right.
sorry, I was out walking my dog.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, no, the
Oh.
link didn't work right away anyway. So, Canary, I love Canary. Caнаry's so sweet to me.
Nice sugar in the raw.
That's very like intimidating, Stellar.
Is that better?
Stellar, are you trying to get nudes out of me? Is that what you're doing with that giant intimidating face? Is that what that is?
That
Yeah,
is.
right.
Yeah.
These people look down on poor folks as girls. Canary, I didn't used to be poor, okay? I had a fucking job, a full-time job. The last time I worked full-time, I made $65,000. I got cancer. The receipts have been out there for years. I don't know why people are so up my ass. And I have not asked for a single motherfucking dime on YouTube ever. So for Stellar to have to do this debate where part of it, half of it pretty much, was he supports the biggest e-beggar on this platform. Me. That's me. I don't have, where have I ever had to join? Where's my ads, you motherfuckers? The fuck out of here. Just stop. People can't you guys, people cannot, you guys have to stop allowing people to just say whatever they want to say, make it up, and then just you're going to take it as fact? Where's the goddamn proof?
Right, like
proof of me ever asking for money ever?
Like you've chewed your mods out if we share your PayPal link, because
Why does nobody talk about that? Oh, now Patty, of course, Patty, sweet as pie, lover, has to go and super chat me $20. Thank you for the super chat, Patty. No, Patty
Hey,
girl,
Holly.
thank you. Thank you.
Holly, would you please ban Patty from the chat for
Should
giving
we get
money?
rid of Patty now because
Please ban Patty.
Because I've seen Patty tip other people, and I've seen other people get $20 super chats in their fucking streams, and they have wish lists. They have Amazon wish lists.
How dare Patty be a kind
On
person?
vacations. Patty, thank you,
I'm
girl.
just kidding.
Listen, don't get. Patty is such a sweetheart. She has had my back for a few years now, and I love her. And I don't want Patty. You know I'm fucking with you, right, girl? I love you. Thank you.
Hey, JK, no Cal, I see you.
We're just teasing you, girl. Like we're just Sugar's like Patty.
How's that new baby,
JK.
JKal? JKal's got a new baby.
Yeah, JK No Cal is saying, please ask Holly to unban me.
Yes, JK, I will. No, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't do that. He's been banned since 2016. I can't do it. Do you know that we used to? Okay, so Susan, here's the history on that real quick because it's late and I don't think too many people will see this, so it won't ruin like the ruse. JK and I have been accusing each other of blocking each other in side chats for years, and people believe it. And it's like it's a ruse. It's not real. I could see him and he can see me. And like we do it all the time. And then other people picked up on it. Other people started saying, hey, JK, stop blocking me and stuff. And so people think that JK NoCal is like the biggest dick on this platform. They think he's like so sensitive that he blocks a bunch of women and stuff. But he really doesn't. Nobody's really blocked. It's just fun.
Oh, he's far worse than we ever imagined.
No, he's not.
Oh, because I always see him being nice in chat. So
it's a joke.
Yeah,
it's a joke, right? That's why he'll come in and say, and it drives him nuts that people take what he says seriously. He doesn't get it because he'll be like, look right here, Holly's such a blocker. So like he'll say something in like a comment section somewhere, and then a whole bunch of people will go nuts and they'll be like, yeah, she blocked me too, JK. And JK he'll be like, she does that all the time. It's just funny. Gross spammers from we all know where. Oh, Jesus. Will be. Don't do that. Where's my blue wrench? It was supposed to be given back to me months ago. You don't have a wrench right now? Really? All right. I'll fix it right now. Calm down. Who is this fucking spammer? Stop.
I don't know. They've been hidden.
Thank you.
October got him.
Thank you, October. Who, by the way, if we want to start out on that note, October is an excellent moderator who never breaks the rules and doesn't block people out of like personal feelings or, she follows the rules. And certain chats have certain rules. My rules, which everybody knows. Well, JK will tell you differently. I'm a perma blocker. There's rules. Like you can't do that huge spamming that we all just saw, right? With a racist remark in there and whatever else. You can't do that. You can't be doxing people. You can't be transphobic. You can't be homophobic. It's pretty simple. Apparently people are saying Stellar had rules in the debate that he didn't follow. I don't know what rules. Carlos,
can I?
Rosie, please?
Hey, Holly, can you what do they call it?
Screen share.
Screen share.
Sure. Yeah, I'm trying to fit. Carlos, do not go after Rosie even with the joking stuff, please. Not right now. All right, please. Yes, yeah. I can absolutely screen share you. Hold on.
Love you, October.
I'm bad at this because I always do the layout stuff, and then that's not really what we're supposed to do, right? I have to click on you and then share you or something, right? Hold on, give me a second. Gotta figure it out. Okay, so that's you. Your screen. Does that help?
Okay.
Okay. Oh shit! I gotta get rid of.
What I'm going
Okay.
to show
Go
is
ahead.
the email I sent to Mike Stitches Malone,
Okay.
and everybody can read it. Um, the time was for, as everyone knows, was Saturday, uh, 10 p.m. And can you read that? I can make it larger if you need to.
I can read it, but if you, I mean, I don't know. We have to. I can see it because I'm watching on my laptop and
Like
my
I can
blind
see it on
ass
my tablet,
right.
but on the phone it's small.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably small on people's phones. My blind ass is right up to it. I can read it out loud if you
All
want
right.
to
Well,
read it.
let me read it,
Okay, go
or
ahead
let
and
me
read it.
make it larger. Okay. And
That's
I'll
better
just,
for people on their phone. Yeah, that's good.
yeah, maybe that's a
Mhm.
little better. See that?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. It says debate time is 10 p.m. your time. That's his time.
Right.
That is if you're central. I didn't know exactly where he was, but he's back east somewhere.
No, I'm sure
And I
he knows
said, I
where you
presume
are.
you want to debate. Let's move this over about the content in the video that you made about me, right?
Right.
Yeah, Stellar in his receipts. Um,
Right. That was, and I would like to point out he approached you.
yeah. He asked me for.
All right.
Well, actually,
Yeah, per
Jenny
usual.
Jen approached me on
Of course.
just a comment
Of course
section.
she did.
So, and then finally, the two of us got connected, and so here, what you're looking at right now is the actual debate guidelines that we both agreed to.
Right. And it
So
wasn't rules that you put out in his face or anything. It was just to try to
no,
make
no,
it go smoothly.
well, I'll show you after this. He agreed to these. So it says we will each have 2 minutes of uninterrupted time to speak, and I will mute when you speak, and you will mute when I speak. That was the only debate rule we had. The only other thing I mentioned was take a break during the debate anytime you need to. And I said, I imagine the debate wouldn't go on more than a couple of hours, maybe less. It went on about an hour. And then let's see, there won't be anybody else up on panel, and there wasn't. If any side chat or panel infringement of community guidelines takes place, I'll end the debate um, at that point. And that was it. And the cameras would be off. And that was the entire. And then he said, "Here, the time is fine. Yes, the video I made is what I want to talk about." So uh, he wanted to debate me, and he also got the opportunity to choose the topic of the debate. And then I chose to have the debate on my channel with two very simple guidelines for the debate. One would be that we have a 2 minute, and we dropped that after a while. We just said, look, we're both being polite. We're not talking over each other. So we ended up just having a nice conversation. Now, some people were saying that we didn't follow the debate rules. Well, yeah, we actually did.
Yeah, I heard about
Um,
that. So that's why I mentioned it. That I guess people. Well, I put up a video myself where I was accused of blocking everybody before they even got there, Jenny Jen and all that stuff. And like I didn't. It's not true. I did not. I had no reason to because like it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't. Well, you're saying sugar in the raw. Is he crying about it now? I think it was Jenny Jen that was complaining.
Yeah,
If
I
I'm
don't
not,
even think Mike Stitches Malone
yeah,
said
I don't think
anything
Mike was.
about it
As
being
far as
unfair.
I know,
Actually,
because he and I agreed to it. We were talking about it before the debate started. Everything.
yeah,
So he and
greedy
I
old boy
followed.
Robert. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't block like the people in there that there were other moderators in there that
Yeah,
have come out and said that they didn't.
Grady of
You
Boyd.
can see when someone else. I didn't block anybody. Like, why
Yeah,
would I block you?
there was no blocking done by. I went back and looked through all of that. Also, I noticed, I may have missed it, but I noticed that Chatter's voice, which is Jenny Jen,
Yeah,
she
that's
was
her
in there.
second account because there's plenty of
Right. She
videos
was in
about
her
me on
other
that one
account.
too.
And so she was able to comment. I believe she pulled her or took her comments down, but I did see them and other people saw them as well.
No, there's screenshots, so you can't find either one of those in the chat anymore.
Yeah, she pulled. Well, it looks that way. I'll go back again, but I
No,
didn't
I'm
see it.
asking, can you not see Jenny Jen comment in that stream or the Chatter's voice comment in that stream?
Yeah,
you
if you're
not see it
asking
now?
me, yeah, if you're asking me, what I'm saying is I went through them just before we came live tonight. But I know for a fact I saw Chatter's voice that night.
Yeah, so everybody did.
I mean, she may have just
Deliberately
deleted
went back.
them.
What do we like? Why can't we just all be adults here? You went back in and
I
deliberately
know, it's like
deleted your
she goes
comments
back
in
and
the
maybe
stream,
deletes them
Jenny John,
for
so that you could go back
sympathy.
and pretend that you were blocked when you weren't.
Exactly.
You weren't.
Right.
Come on, man.
Well,
I came in the stream a
Holly,
few minutes late, and
Joe,
I
it's
know Jenny
ridiculous,
Jen
though. How
Jen.
long do I have to sit here and just pretend like, oh, okay, duh.
well, look, it's sour grapes. That's all it is. They just feel bad about how things went.
Right. I didn't see her being blocked, and I saw I came in late. So, I mean, I saw the Chatter's voice comments in the stream, and I didn't see anybody block it.
No, I
So,
shouldn't
I
have been.
mean, by the time I got in there, she was in under
Right.
Chatter's
So, I
voice.
mean, what the fuck? Like, just stop lying, you weirdos. Just stop it.
Jasper, you'll have to back up the stream a little bit because he just read what the email said. So if you want to hear what it said,
I can't read
you
any of that.
can rewind a little bit. And
Well, he said what the rules were, Jasper. He said the rules, the only rules, I guess they're coming out now claiming that we broke all the rules. Nobody was supposed to be blocked, even though nobody was blocked, except for what October even went on the comment section of the stream and says what she blocked, which she's just being a good mod for somebody's channel. You're protecting the channel. If I blocked something, I think I may have blocked NIGG where somebody scrolls. I don't even know someone. If I did, that was it. And everybody has said that they saw me not block anybody in there.
There was
and
only
now the comments are missing. Jasper, I'm just to clarify for you.
Yeah, they would have taken them down.
So people can claim that they were blocked, so that you can go back and look at Stellar's stream, and their comments are no longer in there. That supports their claim that they were blocked, but we're telling you, they went and removed them themselves.
Yeah, and I may have some screenshots of them, Holly, but I just want to make sure everybody understands there was only two rules, two debate rules. One was a 2-minute time, and he and I both, Mike and I both agreed just to drop that. It was going well. And then the other rule was don't break any terms of service, and we didn't. But as far as anything to do with side chat, that wasn't part of the debate at all.
Right, that wasn't even part of the rules, but I just feel like that's all in fair play anyway.
No, but that's what Jenny does. Jenny likes to try to twist things all
because nobody blocks all their people. It simply never happened.
Right. That's kind of sad.
That's a good question, Sugar. I've asked myself that, why she hates me so much, I mean, they did that award thing, and in the middle of the awards, you can hear Savage say how irrelevant I am and what a toucan, big nose Sam I am, and how much I don't matter to them. But yeah, I was nominated for like 12 out of 20 of their things or whatever. So
yeah, you were.
I don't get it. Randy if this is real Randy, she got deleted.
Hey, Randy's live.
Who did? Who got deleted? Stellar went back and looked. Where did she get deleted? And if she did, if you have it, let us see what she said then. Did she say something that was delete worthy?
Yeah, I didn't watch the side chat until Mike was.
I didn't see it. I did
not see says it is Randy.
I think what we can do, and like confirming what Randy's saying,
I believe her if she's saying it's true, but I didn't see it, and I don't know what she said.
Right, but what I'm saying, Holly, is we can confirm what Randy's saying, and there's a lot of people who are on the side chat. We can confirm it.
Well, she also claimed that she was blocked right out of the gate, right? She couldn't type at all.
Yeah, her main channel was blocked, I believe. I'll have to go back and check. But that goes back to a long history of animosity.
Right, but that wasn't part of the rules. You didn't break any rules. Nobody said you were going to go unblock everybody who's ever been
who does a live stream has got somebody or other blocked.
And also, she said that you gave Holly a wrench. She blocked us all. That's a lie too. It never happened.
The angry little redhead is, I just showed them. I just showed them. You'll have to go back. Mrs.
Yeah,
Doubtfire, I typed in earlier. I'll just say, I'll type here.
I came in late, so I didn't see Jenny Jen's main account, and I didn't know that the Chatters account was hers till later in the stream when somebody said that was her account.
Well, wait
Because
a
I didn't know
second, though.
I didn't know she had a second channel,
But
but I
then
did
how-
not see that one get blocked.
If she was blocked from the beginning because of old animosity, then how did Randy see her get blocked? She wouldn't have been able to type from jump. Right.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
don't
we've
know.
been. That's what the mods have been maintaining. We did not see her get deleted. That's what we've been maintaining all along.
Right.
Well, what channel are we talking about? Are we
I
talking
don't
about
know.
Chatter's
Apparently,
voice?
I don't
Or
know.
are we talking
but
about Jenny Jen?
Randy said she saw Jenny Jen get deleted. She saw
I know,
it,
but which channel?
which means she typed and then she got blocked. Oh, I don't
Right.
know. Was it the
Okay.
voice one thingy or whatever? I don't know. Ask her.
I don't know either. I saw
have
Chatter's
to
voice
ask her.
though. I saw that one.
Which one? Which one, Randy?
From what I heard on her stream, it was her original account. Jenny Jen got blocked, which I wasn't in
May
the
have.
stream then. But then later, I guess the Chatters account got blocked, which I didn't stay the whole stream either because we were fixing to have severe storms here. So I dipped out a little early. So I don't know if it got deleted after that. I just know I didn't see either account get blocked.
Right. I'm tired of the lies, right? And part of the lie was that, oh, good job, Stellar. You gave Holly a wrench and she blocked all of us from the beginning. Like, that's
No,
simply
that
not
didn't
true.
happen.
That's
didn't
simply
happen.
not true. It said message deleted.
Oh, Randy's 2 minutes behind, she said.
No, Randy's saying that it said, but we still don't know. Was it the Chatter voice or the Jenny Jen one? And so you have a wrench in Stellar's, Randy's.
Holly, read Kat's rule.
I already posted her comment a minute ago. I'm the one that says it's not true. I was wrenched and I saw that account, but I had no idea Chatters is hurt. Right. So I don't think that. But then Randy is saying, I'm just trying to find out what happened so that we can fix it. So nobody's angry and saying that the debate was not fair. I don't know. No, nobody's saying you said
the
you
debate
saw
had
the
nothing
message.
to do with side chat. The debate had to do with
No. Randy
two
saw the
people on panel.
message. So Randy has a wrench in your stream still, right? In your chats?
What?
Randy has a wrench.
No, I don't believe so. Maybe.
Well, she would have to if she said that she saw it say message deleted, not message retracted.
I don't think, Randy, do you have I don't think you do.
Because a lot of times when you delete somebody's comment, the
so
people
she
in
said it
the
was
side
Chatter's
chat
voice.
don't even see it.
She's saying no, she does not have a wrench.
Yeah, but don't
Holly,
you see it?
Holly,
confused,
listen,
man.
it's Chatter's voice that got deleted.
Okay, so Chatter's voice got deleted, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
But not Jenny Jen?
I don't
Well,
know.
that one I believe is
Well, I
blocked,
didn't delete
not
it.
Chatter's.
I didn't even
voice.
see it.
But here's the point, if I may just say this real quickly.
Please, because I didn't.
The debate, please let me say this. The debate had nothing to do with the side chat. The debate had to do with myself and Mike having a great conversation. Okay, period. I never even looked at the side chat till he left panel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I thought
I didn't
the
delete
debate
her.
ended well.
I did not delete her. I had no reason to.
So Kat's rule
Right,
says
that's
maybe
right.
the
Randy's saying
message
if
was
she had
deleted, but not the account blocked.
So whoever had a wrench in there, I don't think there's very many. They might have been able to see who deleted.
Carlos, don't do that. I don't talk about any of them. Really. They don't leave me alone.
And Randy's saying all I'd have to do is check who's blocked. And she is not, actually, Chatter's voice is not blocked.
Right.
Jenny Jen, I believe, is blocked.
So if Randy says she saw the Chatter's voice one get blocked, then I guess something she said got blocked. Now I would be interested in to know what she said. And also, I didn't do it because she claimed.
Okay, well, let me go look.
Give Holly a wrench, Stellar, and that, that's bullshit. I don't know, man.
I'm looking right now. I'm
Ridiculous.
going into my studio.
And
See who's blocked.
Good night, Jasper.
was not, it wasn't per the rules, is what Stellar's saying anyway, because people protect their own channels. You better believe if I ever typed in Jenny Jen's channel, please, man, if you could block somebody to death, I'd probably be blocked. I mean, come on.
I've only got 4 moderators, and the people. So who are we
I
looking
never
for?
saw
Jenny?
it.
We're looking for Chatter's voice, right?
Right.
Yeah, somebody blocked her. She wasn't blocked before. Okay. Yeah, she
Does
is
it
blocked
show
now.
who blocked her?
No, I
Or
never.
can you
Well,
tell?
not that I can tell.
Well, you can view
Is there a
deleted
way of knowing?
message.
What's
I
that?
think you can view right, Randy, like I think you can view deleted message. Can you see what the message was?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe the
Where's
message
that
was
at?
shitty. Maybe it was block worthy. Has that occurred to anybody? Because like why you know what I mean? That woman has been horrible to me. I mean,
but here's the point for me. I trust the 4 people I have as mods, and if they feel something is block worthy as you describe it, then that's their decision, not mine.
Thank you. And they all said that I didn't do it. They all said that I didn't do it.
Right. I didn't see you
then
do it,
let's
and
make
I
this
didn't block
clear.
anybody.
The people blocked had nothing to do with the debate. That's between Mike and myself. Yeah, thank you, Randy.
Where it's like multiple messages on top of it, and it's spelled out one letter at a time.
So what we cleared up, I hope
blocked
tonight,
that.
Holly, we cleared up 2 things. One is nobody broke the debate rules. There were only 2. And the second thing is the debate rules had nothing to do with side chat or moderators. Not a thing.
Nothing. Just like they put everything in my lap all the time. It's always
well, they
me.
needed something to fire
I'm this
back
nefarious fucking person pulling these strings all the time. I haven't even been live.
Look,
in
Holly,
a couple weeks. Like it's
Holly,
ridiculous.
Holly, they fired up a live stream right after the Mike and I had our conversation right after, and then I think they fired up a couple more the next day. They were scrambling. I'm sure they weren't happy.
They did.
Yeah.
Carlos, please don't spam the chat. It just got quiet.
Hold on.
So anyway, I hope that clears it up. The important thing is that we had a good conversation, and actually, you can have people who have open minds.
YouTube
and try to listen to each other.
YouTube does block. That's a fact too. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. I thought my internet is kind of sketch right now, so I just want to make sure everybody's good. All right. So I don't know. I guess did we settle that? Did we not settle that? I mean, it just.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it was very
just like
simple. This is not complicated.
Right. And over the holidays, like.
But Holly, the thing is, the chat rules are proven in writing. I showed them.
You just proved it.
Nobody, wait. No, nobody, including Jenny Jen, is going to go back and rewrite the rules. She might want to do that, but that's not going to happen. The rules that we described, we kept to.
Agreed. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the most important part, because when you say that rules were broken and it was an unfair debate, that's quite frankly a lie. Okay.
Well, just sour grapes. That's too bad.
But I understand what if they were blocked, right? People protect their channels as well. So even if somebody was blocked for a certain reason, you better believe that one of us would have been blocked over there. Come on, man. Like, who cares? It was Mike didn't get blocked. Mike was welcomed. And I felt like I was impressed that it was 2 adults speaking in a calm voice without calling each other hooers and threatening people. I thought,
Holly, I thought this is a good example of what we can do down here.
I think so too.
If we put our mind to it.
Well, that's lost on everybody, Stellar, because now everybody's pissy because it's us. It's all in our lap. We didn't do it right. We didn't hold up our end of the bargain. We blocked people incessantly. It's just simply not true, man. And like, I don't
Hey,
know.
can I just say
Well,
this
how
is
can we ever move forward from this, Stellar, if even what we just
Holly?
tried to do wasn't acceptable to
Well,
them?
yeah, I know, but we bring it to their attention. But can I also bring one more thing to your attention? This is not my channel. It's not my job to, but somebody named Diaper Boy. I thought the comments were fine. I'm just a little bit offended by I learned who that is. I don't know him really very well at all, but I'd rather we didn't have derogatory, insulting images of this young man.
Wait a second. I had to run to the other side of the room for a second. What did I miss? What
Well,
derogatory
he's up
comment?
on
Where?
screen. I don't know how if this goes up automatically or whatever, but I just don't think that image is a good thing.
Oh no, I didn't. I was just looking at the comment, man. I looked
I
at
mean,
the.
the
I
comment
read
was
the. I read
fine.
the words. I
The
read the words.
comment was
My bad.
fine. It's just the image. That's all. I don't
No,
want
I read the
anyone.
words. I read the words. That's
Yeah.
it. I read the words, which I agreed with.
Well,
The
I
room.
didn't notice it until it was
Okay, sorry. The
enlarged.
word said who. I'm legally blind, man. I'm struggling here. It said who cares who was blocked? They must have been blocked for a reason. Jenny Jen talked shit on Stellar, Holly, Mary, and others. If she said something out of line, then the block must have been needed. I felt like that was a valid comment. I did
You're
not
welcome,
mean
Andy.
to, and as far as like anybody trying to put it in somebody's face, like I've ever been mean to Eric, that is straight bullshit because I had his back throughout the whole entire thing. So there's that. And I can prove that too. I had Eric's back the entire fucking time. I told him, if you want to drop DMs, Eric, do it. Because
Yeah, I don't really know
Eric was
Eric.
on, well, they shit all over Eric, man.
I
It
have
wasn't cool.
never really had a chance to talk with him, and I
Well,
just
well, he turned on me like I was never existed to him,
well,
too.
I did see some derogatory comments he made about me. I've never said a word to him
He
or
made
about
a
him,
ton
but
of bad
it
remarks
that
about me.
doesn't matter. What really matters is that we put our best foot forward.
That's it. Right. And I won't
Right.
say
I
a bad
mean,
thing about him. And as soon as I saw that, I took it. I didn't know that was the fucking avatar, man. I was reading the words.
yeah, I
I
mean,
didn't have
you
my
can
Right.
glasses
ask
on
them
right
not to
now.
make disgusting memes when there's disgusting memes over here against them. Um,
Oh no, that's true though. They make they make horrible. Right. I mean,
I mean, that's a point well taken, but we want to maybe
take the
raise
high
the
ground.
bar for ourselves, right?
Yeah, you got to take the high ground.
yeah, we
I
try
mean, I
not.
do appreciate that because you're stating facts, and I've seen them as well. We just want to rise above if we can.
Chicken wants everyone to know that when Chicken puts their best foot forward, it's going to be in someone's ass.
Okay. Well, that's like
Higher ground
Uriah's
is their theme
chicken.
Yeah.
song. I agree.
That's like
Right. That was the whole purpose of the debate. And then somebody has to go and muddy the waters and make it like Stellar was somehow unscrupulous. And it's bullshit, man. Like, please, you guys, open your fucking ears, please.
Yeah, diaper boy. I mean, I sometimes agree if we take the high road, they will keep doing it. Not everybody, but some of them will. But I mean, you just have to look at
Well, listen, this
what
is a
your
perfect.
morals are and what you can sleep with at night. For me, I don't agree with doing the memes like that. But I mean, that's me and my conscience and whether I can sleep at night. But I guess to each their own.
well, and our decisions to say or do what we do shouldn't be contingent upon someone else's bad behavior. Even if they're nasty to us, we can at least be nice. That doesn't mean we can't call attention to it and bring justice to it. We can do that, but do it as kind as we can.
Black run. No, I just listen. Oh God, like YouTube. Just,
Yeah. I mean, I've got friends throughout the community, like Randy's in here, and me and Randy, I love Randy. Me and her get along well. She may not get along with others in this chat.
Nobody would ever begrudge you that, and you know that.
I know that,
I
and
love
I
you, and
mean,
you can love whoever you want, girl.
right, and I mean, I've made that clear that I love Randy. I don't always go in her chat because I don't know how her side chat feels about me. But as far as Randy goes, I adore her, and I think me and her get along great. And some people may not like it that I get along with Randy, but it
Well,
is
that's
what
how
it
you got
is.
in trouble to begin with. Correct me if I'm wrong, because you liked people that other people didn't like, right?
Right. I'm friends with Beth, and a lot of people don't like that I'm friends with Beth, so they
That's
chose to
right.
block me.
That's right.
But I don't agree
Not
all the
fair.
time with what my friends do, but
Right,
I'm not
Roadrunner.
them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not them. So I don't want to be held responsible for what they do. I'm not one that will walk away from a friend just because they do something I don't agree with.
Because
You
you're an
know,
adult.
yeah, I'm not going to walk away from them.
Sorry, I didn't mean
Just
to yell at you, Susan, that
um.
you're an adult. I'm sorry.
Well,
So
and
I mean,
it
that's
is
just the way I am.
Sorry.
it is a new year, and it would be great for us to
Right.
maybe
I think
start.
everyone should be able to be an adult. And also listen, can I let me what Stellar would say. Let me piggyback on that. Uh I have most recently made a mistake. And I'm gonna I let me preface this with the fact that I still don't like the people that fucked me over and shit on me because they were mad that I forgave the wrong person, okay? I am known for this. I'm known for being confused. It's not really confusion. I'm not dumb. I actually have a genius IQ, you guys. Did you know that? It's like 157 or something. But I'm not street smart or whatever. I don't have like good judgment of character. You could trick me easily. I don't fucking know. Okay, so recently, and you can go back. It's on my timeline right now. You can go back and see where I did live streams with Kit Kat, where I was very upset with Witty Widow for going into her personal life about an essay. It was gross, and I was very angry with her. Then Linda had like a change of life prioritizing moment, I thought, because she became very ill. I didn't talk about her medical shit, and I won't talk about it now. But she's talking about mine, and it doesn't mean that I think that the way that Kit Kat has treated me or Zigzag or any of those people, right? Because you were pissed at me that I forgave her. I don't think there's anything wrong with giving somebody a second or a third or a fourth shot. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think you should blame the person that does that as long as they're not on board. I was never on board with her coming after you, Kit Kat, for your essay or any of that. I never, in fact, it was quite the opposite, right? But now, this woman's going around talking about me being an alcoholic. Why don't you all look up the fact that 5% of people who are alcoholics develop pancreatitis? Why is this woman talking about my medical issues? Why is she doing it while I'm sitting in the emergency room? Why is she recording my phone calls when I've never done a mean thing to her since I talked everybody into forgiving her? Yeah, so Witty Widow, you're gross. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. Yeah,
Holly,
She says I'm a bitter old lady with
I know you're
mental
gonna say,
issues.
Stellar, that I'm wrong to put it out there publicly, and
no, no,
I
no, no,
shouldn't
no.
be
I just
bitter.
wanted to, Holly. No, I'm not gonna. I wanted
All
to say
right, what are you gonna
something.
say? Yell at
I
me
wanted to
now.
break new ground. No, I wanted to say, Vinny G. Somebody told me this. I have some amazing people who send me clips,
Oh, I
and
know. I
well,
love it,
they
right?
because
Because
I
you
don't
don't have
have
to
time to
watch it.
watch all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
anyway, Vinny apparently, and I wanted to make sure I got this right, was saying that I use OBS. Do you guys know what OBS is?
It's that
No
other.
clue.
It's the other fucking. It's the platform.
Yeah,
OBS
it's a
is the
plat. Yeah,
It's
and
the
it was
platform that other people use where it's the one that like Real Stream News uses. Vinny uses it. It's got the little tip jar, and then
right.
I think Rosie uses it. And so
Well,
like
and
if
it was
somebody
very
calls in,
popular. It was very popular until StreamYards and some of the
yes,
Zoom. But
I think
anyway, I
it's
wanted to
still
say
popular. Oh, I don't know.
he accused me. This is crazy, of using
Good night,
OBS
Randy.
Good night,
and
Randy.
that I could, and that what I did was I was recording the private comment, private discussion that we had for 5 or 6 minutes
Right.
before we went live. I'm thinking, are you kidding me? So what I did, Vinny, is I contacted
Oh no,
VMix.
Stellar. Whatever did you do?
Yeah, well, I like to bring facts forward. So I contacted vMix, which is an Australian software, and I love it. I really do.
Yeah.
And they do not use OBS within their protocol at all. It's not at all used. There are
Really?
ways that if you wanted to blend different things, you probably could.
That's
But I'm
interesting.
clarifying that. I'm going to go ahead and present that, not tonight,
Oh,
but that
please do.
there was no recording. He's accusing me of recording Mike behind what we were talking about behind the
He
scenes.
said you recorded. Wait. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was only half paying attention. My bad, because I'm trying to
Thanks
type
a
in
lot.
here. I'm trying to type that I don't hate Randy. Jesus. All right. I
Hi,
just said it,
Sergeant
so I'm not
Barbara.
going to type it now. Go ahead. So you
Well, yeah, he was.
you recorded an accusation.
He was saying that I use OBS software within vMix, which is what I use, and that I was recording the private conversation between myself and Mike, which was an absolute, total, unadulterated lie.
I feel like you wouldn't record anything that's
Yeah,
not your
Patty
cup of
says
tea.
OBS is open broadcast software. That's exactly what he was suggesting.
Oh, right. Okay, Patty. That's what it. That's. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's OBS. I was not
Right.
using that
Right.
at all. I don't need it. Everything I use is vMix, period, from start to finish. I don't need
Interesting.
OBS.
Well, I mean,
Right.
it's just back to like there's a lot of claims going around, right? Oh God, that's good. I'm sorry, I have to highlight that.
Maybe the stuff that gets dog urine off would work. Don't they have that at the pet store?
I'm not sure.
Maybe it would work. I don't know.
Well, so I got a DM yesterday afternoon, I think it was, yesterday afternoon, and it said, quote, let me read this right now for you all, because I'm nothing but transparent. I'm going to read it right now, and it says to me, because I should have called this clearing shit up or something. I don't know, but anyway, so hey, question. This is 11:39 a.m. Sunday, my time, Eastern Standard Time, United States. Are we in daylight savings? Or are we not daylight? Because it's not Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes
Good night, JK.
Sometimes
Night,
it's
JK.
EDT. Night, JK. Sometimes it's EDT.
That's Eastern Daylight Time.
Right. It depends on if it's daylight or our clocks in daylight time when we set them back, or are we out of it right now? I think we're in it. I think it's EDT, not EST. Okay. Yesterday, Sunday, 11:39, EDT AM. Hey, question. Did Stella really ask you for nudes? I just saw it implied at Vinny's and wanted to ask you. And I say, what? With a bunch of exclamation and question marks after, like a whole line of them. And I say, hell no. And they say, thank you.
Hey, Holly,
right, so,
can I respond?
No, we're trying to get the truth out here. Let's go.
Holly, may I respond?
I would love for you that you'd have to.
All right. Well, normally what a gentleman would do way before that, reaching that thing, I would ask politely to a woman with all respect if she wanted to come and visit and see my etchings. So, every gentleman has etchings.
Oh no, is this what? Oh God, I know this story.
No, I'm not going to go.
Okay, God.
I mean, it's bordering on ridiculous. It's like Vinny
so stupid. This is so stupid.
Well, I mean, they jumped over the cliff and they're hanging on to the straw of last resort.
God. All right, just go ahead and tell them, 'cause I can't even believe this is a thing.
No, it's laughable at this point. It's amazing.
What are etchings?
Etchings are like if you were an artist, right? Because I went to school. I went to school for liberal arts for 2.5 years. Didn't graduate, but y'all know that, right, doctors? So an etching would be like you could have like a plate of metal and you scratch into it, and then you pour acid on it. You can make prints off it. You could etch into clay. I don't know. There's much different. It's an artistic.
Well, the etching things I have, like they're black, like the whole sheet is black, and you use these little scratching things.
Yes, you scratch
and then
away.
As you scratch away, you etch away, then a picture appears.
Yes, ma'am. That's an etching. Hey, Verka.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Stellar. Please
No,
explain
well, no,
your
what can I,
sexualization of etching.
Holly? I mean, what can I say? That
There's
there's
nothing you
no
can say, dude. You
well,
can't
well, let me.
sexualize etching.
There is no dignity I can bring to anyone making those silly accusations. No dignity
Daddy.
at all.
No. Well, only a sick person in their mind would even
I
think
don't even know
that.
what to say. How you can alter someone saying an etching to someone who is familiar with artistic, ways that you can make art, right? It could be pastels, it could be watercolors, it could be an etching, it could be a sculpture, right?
Well,
So now they're trying to make it like Stellar.
it's
Ask for
it
somebody's
is
etchings. Dude, I can't.
what we called it back in
I'm
Nebraska in the
sorry. I can't.
farm state that I'm from. It's time to plant. It's a seed dropping, and when you drop the seeds, you hope a few of them will catch, and that's all Vinny's doing. He's hoping a few of those
Right.
seeds,
Well,
which
Susan calls it
are
throwing something at the wall and see what
well, they're
sticks.
Yeah.
weeds. They're not seeds, right?
Right.
Weeds that are like lies. Exactly.
Etching. Okay, so you were looking for this woman's etchings, correct?
I'm making
I mean, I want to make sure we're clear on this. Like,
it's really. I mean, it doesn't deserve any more of our time.
I really do.
Right.
It's so stupid. It's so
It
fucking
is. It
stupid,
really
man.
is.
Yeah, Arise just asked people if they want to see his etch a sketch.
Hi, Deb. Hello,
Arise has a great
Deborah. I
sense of
love
humor.
you.
I know.
Yeah, Veruca, yeah, etching, right. It was
Right.
etching, and apparently there's somewhere on this planet there's pornographic etchings. And my good friend Stiller here would like to get his hands on them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I can't even like the reaching, man. I can't even fathom the fucking reaching that is happening here. Like I just can't
Well,
do
the
it.
whole thing, honestly, Holly, probably came from what I was doing was talking a little bit about Norm's behavior toward you,
Oh,
Right.
and
it's
that
Yeah,
he,
gross.
in fact,
correct.
was making demands in that regard, which
Right.
is vulgar,
Gross.
immoral, absolutely an insult to any adult, any woman, period. And so I was bringing attention to that. And I think that what he did was he thought, well, here's an opportunity to twist it up as much as he could
Right.
possibly
And
do.
change it into something
Yeah, and it just
perverse on your behalf.
well, and it blows up in his face. He isn't smart enough to realize that.
Kat
Yeah.
says, so much reaching that you would think Richard Simmons was involved. I know, right? Reach and left and right and
That's
maybe
right.
something, right? I mean, it's absurd, man. Like it's so stupid.
Well, I mean, what do you expect from a man that pees on his carpet during a live stream?
Exactly. And we don't listen, I would like to tell everybody we don't want sides because we sit here quiet so much. We don't see anything. And then what are you supposed to do? You're just supposed to sit there
Well,
and
Holly,
listen to the nonsense. And the longer I get shit all the time. Don't feed the trolls, Holly. Don't respond, Holly. Don't handle it this way, Holly. You're handling it wrong, Holly. And like you guys have seen, especially like with I'm not even gonna say their names, but if they show up in a side chat, first of all, what side chats do you see me in that's really the real me? That's
I
not like a
did.
troll me? And
Right.
secondly, if I am in there, you see me leave. I do not engage with anyone.
Right.
And it's not because I'm guilty of anything. It's not.
It's a choice.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it, man. It's not fun to me, and I don't care. And
I want to add. I want to piggyback on that, if I may.
please
I want
do.
to just. I just wanted to say that I think that what we try to do, at least in this area of YouTube that I'm, where I hang out,
Right.
is we're not launching an attack. What we're
Never.
doing is shining a mirror on those who attack us.
Right. We've never like aggressively or offensively gone at anyone. All we do is defend ourselves.
Well, and that's
then
what
if
we've
we
done
defend
tonight.
ourselves in a way that comes off like it's aggressive. I'm sorry, but then you put me in that position where I have to show you. And a lot of you guys don't even get on board with it. You see where I show them saying my name over and over and over. You see where I'm in their videos or Stellar, or where Susan is some bitter old hag needing attention when the truth is She gave somebody her last $20. Like, I mean, you can look through it through whatever glasses you want to look through it through. That's up on you. But I don't think anybody here sits up screaming, making threats at people and giving a shit, like, because all we were really trying again. And this will be a constant theme, and you will see it on my channel, where we are constantly
Holly,
trying to have streams where we just have fun.
Holly,
That's it.
that's right. We would prefer that. I think one of the reasons why there is so much attention given to you, and I guess to me and a few others, Bergs, apparently, at least this is the word on the YouTube street.
What's the word on the streets, Joe?
Well, that there may be certain channels that are up for removal. That there are certain people who may not like.
That is a very good point to make.
Well, and so they would be the channels that get all the attention.
Right. You should elaborate on that, actually.
Right. They would prefer we not be here. Well, I'm sorry if we're inconvenient because we simply try to bring the truth out. I know that bothers you, Jenny, but don't expect any change in the future.
That's definitely a good, I mean, that's a valid point, because at one point, and I don't know if this is still in existence, but there was a hit list that had people's channels on it, and Angela Loser took credit for some of them. Rich Life was on there. There were people on the, MFW was, I mean, I guess she's backing away. She didn't, I don't think she did take, Savage didn't take MFW, but I'm just saying there was this little like hit list going around, right?
Well,
where a lot of our channels were on there, and the sole purpose was to take down our channels, which I couldn't understand. Stellar told me, well, what he just told you all. I was like, why? Just don't watch me then. What do you care? Like, why does it matter?
It's kind of sad, because if you've been around any length of time, for example, Elvis Travels, if you think you're going to remove somebody, think again. The only way someone's probably never going to come back if they become persona non grata, someone who just is not welcome by everyone. Then they won't stay where they're not wanted, probably.
Right, and people will make an active effort to take that down. Captain, do you want to come visit us?
Same here, Sergeant Blackrock. All I've got on my channel is my puppies and my dogs.
Hello, Captain.
Which right now I have 10 dogs in my house because I have 6 puppies.
I would like to say that a lot of videos on my channel are about me and my dog too, right? I don't think I do anything mean to people. I don't know that. Maybe I do. I guess I do.
Yeah, well, tonight my profile picture is Miss Riley. I'm sharing Miss Riley with y'all tonight.
So cute. That face with those Google eyes, man. It's the googly eyes that get me. Like,
that's Miss Riley. She's got one wonky eye.
Yeah. Well, no, I knew you always think it's one, but I don't want to hurt your feelings, Susan. But she's got both her eyes are wonky, girl. They're both weird.
Well, no, one of them goes straight. One of them goes off somewhere else.
You're committed to just the one. They look opposite directions. Both.
Yeah, and her brother from the same litter, my daughter-in-law's mother has it, and it's got the same eyes.
Yeah.
So
poor thing.
But she's a sweetheart.
I'm kidding. All right,
hey,
so
is wonky in the dictionary?
Do you guys want to talk about pancreatitis and lupus and pancreatitis?
Isn't wonky in the dictionary? I don't know.
I don't know if it is.
I think it's
Chicago. I have somebody after me in my comments. It's her name is Lady Vegan or something. Hold on. I put it on Twitter. She's really mad. She says that I shouldn't make fun of people's grammar. And because if I go after somebody's grammar or their looks, that means whatever they're saying about me is probably true. Actually, what I posted on Twitter was somebody going after my looks, and I made fun of the grammar because
Holly, I have to tell you right now, you should never go after anyone's grandma.
Hilarious.
Grammar is off limits.
That's it. That just explained it all. Because she thinks I'm picking on the elderly.
Well, you
Yeah.
do pick on me.
Come on, man. If you're gonna make fun of me, spell it correctly. At least.
Loser.
Jesus, you loser. Stop it,
If
loser.
I wanted to pick on you, I'd turn my camera on. Then you have to
I
deal
know,
with
right?
that.
And we would all suffer.
That's right.
See how self-deprecating we are? We all make fun of ourselves here, and like,
I know.
yeah,
No, but
nobody's
that's a
like
sign of high
elitist.
of elevated self-esteem. when
Yeah,
you
nobody
can-
thinks we're great over here. We all suck. We
No.
know it. We're just fortunate y'all hang out and listen to us.
We
I
have a
don't
small
suck.
amount of magnanimity.
Susan, yes, you do. Stop it. Just stop. You're
Ugh.
just trying to get attention. Just stop.
I'm telling you. Just a
I don't know.
little
Did I have
bitch.
anything? I usually make a list of stuff. I've been gone for a while. I was very. I feel a lot better now. Thank you, everyone who was checking on me. Appreciate you. I really was sick, and I'm not an alcoholic.
Thank you, Sugar, for sharing Stellar's
Have I drank
channel.
in moderation in the past? Sometimes, yes. Go back and look at my live streams. I stopped drinking after Thanksgiving. I had one drink. Was sipping on wine one time on a live stream between Thanksgiving, like one time in fucking 6 weeks, man. So just stop with your bullshit, man.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Sugar. Just put Stellar's. Yeah, I mean, there's some good receipts up in there.
I'm
There's
actually drinking more. I drink 2 glasses of water now in the morning instead of 1.
Really?
Horrible.
You all right with
Hey,
that?
were
You're
you going to give an update on any particular person that is
I was
normally?
saying, listen, God, you just read my mind. I was thinking
Okay.
about it, and then I didn't know if you wanted to touch it. I didn't want to bombard
Okay.
people
Yeah.
with information. I don't know.
Well, just that they're doing well. I do have a drinking problem.
Cat says Stellar is the one with the drinking problem. That's right.
Yeah.
It's not me. I don't even drink. Listen, so I fucking, for the millionth time, on Saturday nights, we go around the square and we talk to everybody about what they're drinking. It's like if you went out on a Saturday night with your girlfriends and had drinks, only we're home on the internet, and it's like actually safer because nobody's out driving or anything. And I don't remember anybody getting super sloppy or stupid or anything. So I don't know how that's like an alcoholic situation. Do I drink on my live stream sometimes? Yes. If you see that, like it does not mean that when you don't see me for 5 days that week, I'm sitting there in front of the computer, just watching random squares of Stellar's giant head drinking. It's not happening. Okay. I have another whole life that I'm doing, and I'm not fucking an alcoholic. If I was, when I told you all, I felt like I was getting an ulcer. I was very public about it. Please go back and watch. And when I stopped drinking, why didn't I go into seizures and get sick if I was such an alcoholic? Because it's very dangerous, from what I understand, to stop drinking abruptly. If you drink to a certain extent, that it's alcoholism, correct? And I also have some clips or some, well, I'm not even going to put them up, but whatever.
Yeah, you would be
I have medical
twitching
stuff,
and your eyebrows
research.
would be jerking like somebody
I
that
have
doesn't
medical
have a channel
research,
now.
Susan, do I not, that shows
You do.
a woman my age is more likely to have inflammation. And also my gallbladder was inflamed, which has nothing to do with alcohol. Okay. It's lupus, you dumb fucks. But okay. Witty.
Yeah. Yeah, because smoking has the same chance of causing
Well, and I should, right.
stuff
My
than
smoking
alcohol.
probably contributed to acute pancreatitis. I've had it multiple times, but I've also had, my heart was enlarged one time. That was dangerous. It's lupus. I can't not have lupus. I could drink wine for 50 days. It's not going to make my lupus any better or worse. Shut up. Sorry, I neglected the live chat. I never thought you were an excessive drinker. Sheepdog is somebody who's been with me before I was with fucking the drama community, by the way. Before. All the way back to beginning of RSN, and maybe even before that, okay? So there you go. I don't think she would lie for me for no reason, okay?
No, I just said the person needs to lay off the weed and booze, and then
She's the
you
one
know.
who can't even hold a conversation on chats on unis where she wouldn't listen to Stellar's stream to hear what happened, and she was like, "Well, from a man of the cloth." She just kept repeating it, and it was like, "What are you talking about?" She had this stick up her ass about Stellar being a priest, which he's never claimed. I don't know what. Like what?
Is my head getting large?
I don't know.
I'm
Looks
sorry.
the same to me.
Maybe a little bigger than it was.
When
I didn't
digestive
think
enzymes
anybody
are
would
XL help.
notice.
Cats, I do everything.
I
Listen,
didn't till you
I'm
said
proactive.
something.
I wouldn't even be able to. I am drinking a sip of wine right now, and Susan and Stellar know this. I didn't drink on New Year's. I have not had a drink since Thanksgiving.
Actually,
for
but
the-
what you got wasn't wine though. It was like a wine cooler, so it's wine and fruit juice.
It's what is it called? It's Moscato with fruit juice mixed in. If I had chronic alcoholic pancreatitis, I could not have a sip of anything. Okay, so just shut up.
Yeah,
No
Cat's
Cat's
Rule.
Rule.
Yes, sugar.
Cat's Rule's comment on the side. I did when I met her last summer. I took her over to a large pond. I held her underwater until she came around to my way of thinking, and
What are
then
you
she
talking
thought. And then I told her, no, I'm not really a priest.
What are you talking about?
No, we had pretzels, and what else? I forgot what we had.
Grape juice, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
That's what they have at my church is grape juice. Welch's grape juice.
Oh no, I meant we had pretzels
Oh.
at the mall where we
Oh.
actually met.
Oh, okay.
There was a pretzel shop there. It only took 10 seconds. Lemonade. That's what it was. Lemonade. That's right.
You guys, we're gonna do like there are, I don't know if my numbers are right, because in the upper left hand corner it looks like there's like 100 people in here.
Mine says 103.
Well, then how come nobody's typing except for our normal friends? Are you embarrassed to type in here? People? You're embarrassed, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, because we bite.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. Everyone hates me.
We bite.
You know how weird it is to me to have this like YouTube persona, right? Where I'm so vilified. It's so weird to me because in my real life, man, like everybody know, like I take care of like stray cats. I have sat with a buck that got shot in his shoulder in my arms for fucking 36 hours. Like people who know me, I'm a really nice and kind person, and my friends will tell you that. Susan, would I not be there for you if whatever I could do, whenever I could? Like it's ridiculous, man. Like,
yeah,
it is so hard for me. This concept, it's hard for me to digest how I am so hated on YouTube. It's weird. It's really weird.
Hey, Mallory.
Me too.
I mean, it's hard. I have to disassociate from myself. I feel like it's just someone else that they don't like or they hate or whatever. Or it's difficult for me to understand. I don't get it. I don't
Mallory, are we that boring that you're trying to doze off on us?
Oh, I don't care. It's fine that she's listening. I'm glad she's here. I'm just glad she's here.
I'm just teasing
Still
her.
being my friend and paying attention to me.
I'm just teasing her.
Hey, I just sent an email to someone. If they're listening, I'm sure they are. Is that all right to bring somebody else up on panel?
Absolutely. I said anybody that, you know what I mean? I forget to ask who wants links, obviously, but I love you too, Deb. Always. I support your channel. Please, man. I don't know. Whatever. Let these people do what they will. Say what they want about me. I mean, you guys, you got to understand, there was a narrative that ran for a year and 3 months that I was into kitty diddling.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm a mother, for fuck's sake. I was the classroom mom. Well, I worked full time. A single mother. Went on every field trip. and these people will call me, they just put me in their awards as the most shocking moment was when Holly was into CP. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, Jesus Christ. I just can't.
Well, that whole CP thing, I think that we put that to rest. I mean, number one,
Stellar,
it
it's
taught.
what do you always say? If they choose to accept it or they don't.
Well, yeah, but at least we have, again, we presented something in the community. In fact, all across the country, I'm sure people don't understand what the real definitions of things like that are.
Right. And when they do that, they do a disservice.
Well, they
With
do,
the
and
false accusations, they do a disservice to people that should be caught out, looked into, whatever. And children that are actually victims. Like, get the fuck out of here. That kid at the fucking fair, Stellar, was not a victim that I continue to victimize.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. But I think a lot of times people just need a little bit more information, a little more education. All of us will benefit from that. But the sad thing is that we don't want to be afraid or live in a society where children, in a sense, we cannot express our love. And I remember, I could tell you a quick story. There was a child that I sponsored for
Not to
baptism.
interrupt you, but that's Jill's entire problem. What you just said.
Yeah.
That she can't show a grandchild with his cute little butt cheeks because of what these people do. She hates
Well,
it.
yeah.
Crazy.
It's a terrible price to pay.
It is.
And I know there's a lot of people, and myself, before I retired, I was going to tell the story about there's a little boy that I sponsored for baptism. And he, when he'd see me, he would go, "Oh, there's Mr. my last name." And he'd come running. And unfortunately, because I had to teach the safe environment program for that very thing, you have to be careful. And so I would turn sideways, and he was a little guided missile coming at me, and I present or turn to give him the side view, and
right. You had to be diligent.
Well, you had to show
sure.
discretion, and you had to make
course.
sure that you're presenting things in a way where it's completely above suspicion. We live in the times now where people are absolutely paranoid, and it's unhealthy that we're afraid to express affection and really genuine love for children. And it's a sad price we're paying.
I would love to expound on that, but is this real?
Felcher, he did that earlier this week and then went off when Jill actually made a phone call to, I guess, or was talking about making a phone call for a wellness check, and he went off
He's
the deep
He's
end.
threatened me. He's threatened to do this to me. I mean, he's multiple times. I mean, I just don't know when it's real and when it's not. I would hate for it to be the one time that it is real and I didn't check.
Right. He went off the deep end, though, saying, his 90-something-year-old dad didn't need the police knocking at the door at 5:30 in the morning. So
when? Are you talking about the last time?
Yeah, it was earlier this week. It was this week.
Oh, this week? Somebody sent the police to his house this week? Is that
well, he went off the deep end saying that Jill was calling because
Jill would never do that to him. All right, can you guys talk for a second? Hold on, I just want to check real quick on my conscience.
Yeah.
October Ghoul, I just wanted to add to what you're saying there. It's sad within families, they would take the picture of the baby's very first bath, right? And to have to think that there is anything odd going on is a real tragedy of the times in which we live. That they're completely innocent, absolutely something that they're trying to capture, something that they'll certainly show their children as they get older, and capturing memories of growing up. And sometimes it's the very first bath the child will have. There's nothing funny going on. But for those people who think that way, there might be something funny going on inside of them.
Right. I mean, one of the first pictures of my son, when he was able to sit up, was taken at Owen Mills, and he was sitting in a wash tub with nothing on. That was a standard Owen Mills picture.
Right.
Sitting in a wash tub, pretending, that you're taking that bath out in the country.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because the wash tub was one of those that was sent to Holly, and it was part of a collage of pictures that were taken by a very well-known photographer, and he was at the LA County Fair, and this was one of the wash-up areas, tub areas for animals. And I figured maybe that child took a fall, got all muddy and dirty, and they were kind enough to allow the family to clean up the child, and it happened to be an opportune moment for the photographer as well. But that somehow that are people that will try to distort and make something obscene out of something that's absolutely innocent.
Right. And Sears used to do photos, of the babies when they were young. And I mean, I've got one of my son. He's laying on his tummy, and his little butt cheeks are showing, and that was
Yeah.
a standard picture from Sears.
Yep. Exactly. Hey, we all remember what was it? The commercial where the little puppy would grab the back of the little girl's
The sunburn.
sunburn. Yeah. What was the product? Was it? I
Copper
forget.
tone, I think. Copper
Copper
tone.
tone. Yes, I think it was. I mean, completely innocent, but it's sad that you just wonder why people's minds go in that direction.
Right.
And it's also an issue too. I think over here we still have some of that Puritan ethic running through our blood. Over in Europe, it's not quite the same. You go to France and other countries, and they don't have the hang-ups we have. It's kind of a whole different
Right.
thing.
Oh yeah, but well, I mean, also they don't have, I guess, as many like. It's hard because I'm gonna get. They don't have as many PEDOs like in prison either, right? So like they don't,
Right.
you know what I mean? They don't. I don't know. It's more of an open society where and really, if you look at the statistics, having an open society does not create more proponents of like essay on kids and stuff like that. It doesn't, but there's no direct correlation. It's just that
Right.
here people are very sensitive to it, and so
Right.
it's almost over the top. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, Bergs is fine. He's mad as hell or whatever. He's not trying to kill himself.
Okay.
There's many stories of missionaries, Christian missionaries, that have gone to like some of the island nations where they didn't have, um, you know, uh, any churches built, and they weren't introduced to the Christian faith at that time.
Good
And
night,
they would see
Patty.
the people there, enough natives is pejorative, but and a lot of the women weren't wearing any tops at all. And so, as they gradually tried to acclimate people to Christian values, they passed out tops and shirts to women.
See, I
And
love this theology when we
yeah,
talk
but
theology.
Here's what happened, Holly. Sure enough, they did. They wore the shirts and they came back next Sunday, but they had nice big circular holes cut out where the breast could come through. And it's like we pass our hangups on to other people. It's
That's
really
right. That's right. It's a projection. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, one thing about us is we should never. Christianity has to amend the fact that we shouldn't shame the human body. There was
Agree.
a number of people who did that. Saint Augustine was one of them, and they were wrong to do that. And I think Christian theology has tried to retrace those steps. But the body is a gift from God. Every cell of our body has sexual DNA in it, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's something to realize is a great gift.
Right. And when you recognize it,
Yeah.
nowadays they turn it into some sort of perversion, which is exactly what we're talking about. I mean,
Yeah.
the Susan Ye thing, I mean, I have been open to questions about that forever. And I lost it finally because the narrative that had been running rampant was that I had sent pictures to her of sexually explicit content involving children, which was not the case at all. Stellar showed you he showed you where it came from. And on top of it all, does anybody care that it was sent to me with an actual message that said, I'm setting you up for it? Like, nobody, you know what I mean? So, like, to
Right.
have someone like Jenny Jen bitching that she couldn't type in your fucking chat after she repeatedly made multiple videos, and even so recently as the stupid award said, one of the most shocking things, Holly sharing CP. I didn't. And I can take your channel, bitch, if I want to. You can't say that about me. You can't.
Right.
Everybody relies on my complacency, and you're right to, because it's fucking YouTube, and I feel like everybody has a right to be here. You
Right.
do. And I can dish it out, and I can take it, and I'm not gonna fucking be a. And by the way, I just got struck tonight, y'all, on a video from I can't, Susan, what was it? August 2020 or something?
August 2020.
Right. So this is what these people do. They systematically report my channel. I got struck on a video where I was showing myself feeding deer bread from August of 2020. They wanted to stop my live stream tonight.
Yeah, and nobody really knew we were going live tonight, but us three.
I mean, we don't do this shit to other people, man.
No, it's really sad. I think everybody agrees
It had
that,
nothing to do with me. The fake G Mangoes, which I don't even agree with them saying this about G. Don't call him that, you fucking pigs. You were his friend once, okay? The debate, one of the main things he said, I showed it, was his second thing to Stellar said, how can you call out an e-beggar when you support one of the biggest e-beggars on the channel?
yeah, that
Holly,
was said. Yeah.
facts.
Right.
It's facts. Where are your
That's
facts,
on his video.
motherfucker?
Yeah, that was part of the video he made. Yeah. Yeah. And
So
I
didn't
think
make
the
it
most
about
important.
me. Mike was the one who wanted to talk to Stellar about how dare he support one of the biggest e-beggars on this platform. He named me.
Yeah, he did.
Show where if there was a clip of me asking for money, it would be out there.
Well, and that's why I tried to make a point that, not that I should have to do this. Holly has
Jesus.
never, ever approached me for anything.
I would
So,
never
I mean,
ask
I
anybody
made that
behind the
clear
scenes for
that,
money ever.
right. I wanted to make it clear. Well, I did that night and also now, but it's ridiculous. We think there are values we hold in this country, like honesty and respect and kindness and compassion. What about innocent till proven guilty? How
There
about
is
that?
none.
Right.
How
There is
about
none.
stop judging other people?
There is none.
I mean, if you've got some receipts, I'm all for that.
Right.
But
Where are they?
until you do, put a lid on it. It's horrible what they've done.
Yeah, like this week when Mark Terry was, trying to say that Holly was in her car with the dog and she wasn't in the hotel anymore, that she was
Everybody
homeless.
was asking me like why I'm e-begging for a hotel I can't afford. I never came out and said anything to anybody about anything. What are they talking about? Nobody knows where I am right now. I mean, people know where I am. The people I love.
I don't know where you're at. I don't pay attention to that. Like, I hear last names in streams. I hear addresses. I don't remember any of that. My memory's horrible, and I don't take notes. So,
Arise, there's 3 of us on panel. Stop being. Come on
Thank
now.
you for the super chat, chicken. You need to do better, son. Every time I'm live, I demand that $20. You can hear me with my wish. Where's my Amazon wish list, motherfucker? I need some Tupperware, son. Rubbermaid.
Some Tupperware.
I need a
Arise.
Rubbermaid bin right now so that I can put, Darby in it so he's quiet when I'm sitting in my car in the snow.
Yeah,
Please.
Arise, I'll
And thank
DM you my Cash App later.
Right?
That was nice,
Okay.
Arise. Thank you.
Yeah, that was very sweet of you.
Yeah. I love Arise has a great sense of humor. There's others on here who do as well.
He
They're
does.
great.
He's one of my favorite people in the whole entire world, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, but this week when I heard Mark Terry, before I could get in touch with Holly, I was sending her a message saying, "Are you
Everybody
okay?"
was worried.
And I was like, "I'm going to PayPal you," and she said no. That was in like capital letters with a bunch of exclamation points. She was like, "No."
Thank you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
All right. I had some heaters to buy for someone else.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking about, you know, I don't have a Cash App. I don't even know how to have that. I have a PayPal. It's attached to a Yahoo email, by the way. That's how long I've had that PayPal.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. That Cash App, I didn't know what that was. And there was one person I wanted to just, pay it forward to. They only had a Cash App. I
Yeah.
jumped through all kinds of hoops to put it as it's a app, I guess, on my phone, and then to try to work it into my lap or desktop here. And that was a challenge. I mean, I finally figured it out, but
Oh, I
PayPal is
use
much
mine
easier.
all the time because me and my son and my daughter-in-law, we send money back and forth that way all the time. If one of us is at a store, we'll message the other one and say, "Hey, you need me to pick something up?" And we just cash app the money back and forth.
Right.
And then it comes
Hi,
with a
Blinky.
debit card so that you don't have to use your actual debit card at like the gas pumps that get hacked all the time. So if I'm stopping to get gas, I'll add money to my Cash App and use that debit card. And then the only money that's available is what I've put in there for that gas right then. And then your normal debit card can't get hacked at gas pumps and stores.
Hmm.
I think isn't PayPal like that too? I don't know. I've
I
never.
think they have a debit card too. I just use
Yeah, I think
Cash
they
App.
do. I don't know. I don't have it anyway. BlackRock. I have an RV. That's right. My house was sold through promises from my dad that I would be able to get an RV that I could go down south with. But then he got a better deal, and it was a fucking fifth wheel that I can't tow with my shitty car. He was going to help me get a truck, but then he didn't. This is my life. This is not an e-bag. This is not a dry bag. I don't need shit. I'm perfectly fine right now, okay? But I can't live in my RV in upstate New York. It's 10 degrees outside right now. The wind chill is -3. I can't go back into my RV until April 23rd.
Well, that place
That's
is
the
closed
story.
anyway, right,
It's
Holly?
nobody's problem but my own. Next year, I will do better. I did not think I would have such a problem once I found out that I was not going to be able to move my RV and I was going to have to keep it there, right? I
Right.
didn't think I would have such an issue finding. I have not. I was in a home for 12 years. The whole time I had my dog. I did not know that I would have such trouble finding a place that would rent to me for the winter with a pit bull. I didn't know it was that bad in New York State. Now we know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to kill my dog. So
Hey,
don't suggest it.
Rosamia, you'll hear this when you catch up
Oh,
in
hey,
the stream.
Rosamia.
But hey there.
Hey, girl. Good to see you. Blinky. Hi, Blinky. Blinky's here. She
Yeah.
says
Hi to
hi.
Blinky. Good to see you, Blinky.
I haven't seen her in a few weeks. But I am homeless, brother, because I can't live in the fucking RV right now. So just get off
Well,
my
isn't
ass.
that place is closed, Holly? Isn't it? I mean, you can't even go there.
No, it's yeah, they have the fucking they have it's fenced off, man. Yeah, there's
Right.
like a chain link fence. You can't get in.
Right. You can't go in
Right.
there.
I can't even get in to get any of my shit. Most of my shit is actually in storage that I can get to. That's why I was selling furniture, remember? But then Norm said on Christmas Day, don't worry about it. I got you. Oh, it's time to go pay the front desk bill. Oh, send me a pussy pic, right? And it wasn't Stellar that said that, you fucks. It was Norm. Here goes the dry beggar. I don't need shit from you. I'm totally fine. I'm hosting a live stream right now. What am I asking for? The fuck out
I
of
mean,
here.
what we do is we talk about our lives. I mean,
That's what I
is that
share my life. And you know
is it
what?
a
When I
sin?
first started it, God, I fucking regret when I
Right.
showed everybody that if you have medical issues and you have to have all your teeth pulled at once, how terrifying that could be for a woman. I brought you all with me. Look what you did to me. Now you make fucking accounts, Holly's fake teeth and shit. Like, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Sick ass people, man.
Well, a lot of people wouldn't have the courage to do what you did, and I think
I just tried to help.
But I mean, when you do a live stream, you put yourself out there. It depends on, like Rosie O'Kelly, who does a great job, and she does things uniquely her way. She teaches, she travels a lot, And everybody, and in between that, those extremes, some people don't say much about. I'm probably on the other end of the spectrum. I talk about content having to do with spirituality or science or something, and maybe not very much about myself. And probably people might prefer that. But there's a big spectrum, and people can decide for themselves what they want to talk about.
Right.
Well, I talk about my life. I always have from jump, and I'm not ashamed. I don't hurt people. I don't do anything wrong. You guys can say I e-bag, I dry bag, I do all this shit. I would like to see, why don't I have ads? I have videos that have thousands and thousands. I probably have 250,000 views on the channel I have right now since 2018. Why don't I torture you with ads? You don't think I can make money off of you? I don't do that. So just stop. Just
Holly,
stop.
I have 250 views.
Well, you started. You left your old channel and started a new one too. So
Yeah,
like,
I left a couple
I'm
of
just saying,
times.
like,
Yeah, I think I have like maybe 1,000 views on my channel, but then again, I only have like 54 subscribers.
I mean, I just, I had a channel originally too for, women that had chronic illness. That was
Okay,
how I
Kat.
started. And I had a lot of people who shit talk me now in my DMs that I could expose right now, and you would be like shocked how much they appreciated and loved me then. And then once it became unpopular to like me, for whatever reason, and yeah, whatever. I don't know, dude. I can't explain to you guys why so many people hate me. I can't. I can't. I don't know what it is, but Kent has a suggestion for a series for you, Stellar.
Yeah, I just left her a DM on Twitter. Who is the
Yeah,
lady that won the Academy Award? And she said, "You love me. You all love me."
Oh, I
Remember
can't
that?
remember. Who was that? I can't remember. Nichols.
I can't think.
Hi,
Yeah,
Nicole.
October I'm premium too, so I don't have to watch the ads, but I think the
Hi,
channel
Nicole.
creator still gets credit for the ads even though you don't have to watch them. That's part of premium. You get to skip the ads, but they still get paid for the ads.
What are you talking about? It's never been popular like me. I just said that. Is this person missing something?
Well, they're trying to use a derogatory name towards G Mangoes. So
Oh, thank you, October. October's trying to explain to Sir. I don't know why Sergeant Blackrock, who's like OG Boyd, is trying to fuck with me right now. You trying to troll me, bro? I don't get it.
yeah, G Manginas, go sit in the corner for a little bit. Come back when you can be nice.
I don't understand that account either. I don't like. I always block accounts of people that I know that are fake because it drives me nuts when people are hitting me up, being like, "Are you here? Are you in there? Are you here?" No, it's not me. It's not me. If it was me, you would know it was me. And I don't go anywhere. I don't go in any side chats really at all. I don't. I don't know why Mr. T's wife is in here, but I think it's a troll account. Whatever. Oh,
Yeah, I
hi,
don't know.
Jonice. All right, so I don't know, you guys. Did we touch on everything we wanted to touch on?
Pretty much what we had talked about earlier, but I'm just hoping that in 2022 everybody can be a little nicer, maybe not be so ugly and have all the drama. Because as I've learned this past week, that none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. So you never know, that, what your last words may be to somebody may be, ugly and vile. Because you don't know, what tomorrow holds or whether
It's
you'll be here tomorrow.
important. It's so important. It's
I
such
mean,
an important message. Like, how would you feel?
yeah, I mean, I learned the hard way this past week.
No, please, you lost somebody close to you, but you weren't cruel to them before they died. You were lovely.
No, but I mean, it just goes to show A previous coworker of mine was a young gentleman in his early 20s that was from a rough home life. And I had kind of taken him under my wing just because he had never had anybody, to tell him how to set up bank accounts and stuff like that. And so
You're a
he had,
second mom to him.
yeah, so he had been coming and helping me out when I needed help here, and I would pay him. And I tried to cook him a meal at least once a week so that he got a hot meal. I gave him his first steak. He had never had steak before. And the look on his face was priceless. I posted a video on Twitter of him helping me try to groom Remy by putting him in a bag to trim his nails, which didn't go too well, but I mean, we got a good laugh out of it.
I don't know why you would try that, but okay. I wish Randy was still here because she would laugh at that.
Well, Randy has a copy of that video. I had sent it to her in her DMs because she's the one that actually talked about it first, about taking a shopping bag, one of the heavy reusable bags, and cutting holes in the bottom of it and then cutting a hole in the side for their head, and you could put your dog
Has
down
anyone
in
heard of this? To cut your dog's toenails by stuffing them in a plastic bag and making holes for their arms like this and legs. This makes no sense.
So you could hang the dog up, on hooks
and
or
then
like
you
a
hang
shower
it up.
curtain.
It gets better. You hang the dog up.
And their paws were hanging out the bottom, so you could clip their nails without them nipping at you or anything.
It is funny. It's funny.
Well, it didn't go so well, but I did figure out later on Amazon that there is actually a pet hammock that they make for that specific purpose.
Right. So you use the ghetto plastic bag version.
Yeah, we tried the plastic bag version, and it didn't work so well, but we got a good laugh out of it. But anyway, December 26th, he was in the car with some friends. He was sitting in the back seat, and the driver of the car, for reasons that I've later figured out, he was driving 93 miles an hour and hit a tree head on. My little friend was thrown out of the back seat and died at the crash. He was 22 years. Yeah, it happened December 26th. He was 22 years old. So I'm sure he got up that morning thinking he had his whole life ahead of him, and he didn't make it, into the evening. The wreck happened at 6:30 in the evening. So it just goes to show that, none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. So I hope that as we go into this new year, we can all have a little softer heart, be kinder, be more loving, and be more forgiving.
I'll second that.
I agree. And maybe for walk a mile in someone else's shoes for 2 seconds. Like maybe you don't like somebody, but maybe you don't really know what they're dealing with, right? Like maybe you're not privy,
right,
to what, maybe it's not for you to fucking make a judgment on,
Right. So yeah, the holidays were extremely rough for me this year because it's the anniversary already. Yeah, I mean, it's the anniversary of a couple of deaths in my family already, and then having him die the day after Christmas. It's been a rough week, and going through COVID all at the same time.
Quinny, I know, girl. I know you're hurting too. Quinny hates the holidays. She lost her son. I'm sorry, girl. I love you too.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping that this year, everybody can be a little kinder, a little more forgiving.
We on live streams all day long. Like me, Pansy, Tara, we weren't doing anything to anybody. Like, why do you all have to be so nasty? Just let us be. Let us
Quinny,
be.
I'm so sorry, and Deb.
I don't have a Facebook.
My heart goes out to you.
I don't have a Facebook. Don't have one. Sorry. I'm sorry, Susan, to interrupt your wonderful soliloquy that was very heartfelt. But of course, you have some fucking asshole. Right. No, I wasn't on Facebook begging for money. I don't have Facebook, and I've never been anywhere begging for money ever.
Yeah, that doesn't happen with Holly. She doesn't ask for money.
Whatever.
And she tells us not to share her links. So
thank you, Susan, for sticking up for me. I appreciate it. All right. So on that note, I think we'll end this. And We're gonna do something. Red Roadrunner is probably gonna be here next week, and Jilly might join us every week still. I would
What
like.
about Tara? Will Tara join us?
I think Tara still wants to do Saturdays, and you're both welcome on the Saturday thing
Oh,
too.
good. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I was sick, man. I didn't feel good. You can ask Whitty. She'll share my medical records with you and explain to you how my alcoholism that doesn't exist contributed
Sharing is
to my
caring.
pancreatitis. You can go ask her about it, which I don't know why anybody would talk about my medical shit.
Yeah, if you can understand what she's saying when she's talking.
I mean, whatever, man. Oh, wait, here comes this lady that's been trolling me in comments for days. Lady Vengeance, what would you like to know? You've been trolling me in my comment section for several days. You clearly want to engage me. Let me give you a chance to speak your piece so people know that I allow people to say what they have to say. Oh, DT, detox.
No one's going through the DTs.
Alcohol, right. Okay. Is that it? Is that what you're saying, girl? Right?
Yeah. Lady Vengeance, you want a link?
That's
Come
very
on up.
judgmental. Yeah, that's very judgmental.
She's been in my comments for like all week, just constantly. Like because my notification goes off. It's this lady telling me I have no credibility in this community. She's been here for years. I don't think any of us know you.
I've never seen her, but
What do
come
you
on
want,
up.
girl?
You want a link? Come on up.
I think she wants a link. You want a link, girl? Come on. You're so interested in what I'm doing, my life. What is it? No, I'm not really triggered. I'm giving everybody their opportunity. Quinny, that's lovely. You're glad it's over. I see how sad that is, though. Like, the holiday season should not. Nobody should be happy that it's
Yeah.
over. Like, I'm so sorry, Quinn. I love you, girl. So sorry, babe.
Yeah,
That's what he said. I like what Quinny said.
I couldn't wait for 2021 to end.
I know people are sick of it, just like 2020. I mean, the COVID has definitely, caused tremendous. I can't even imagine if my son in college was having trouble his last year, is still having trouble.
Nicole.
It's for us. Okay, so this person that's been basically stalking me, which it's somebody who we all know probably and hates me or whatever, and they can't be their real self, so they don't want to say anything. All right, so again, I'm getting ready to leave again and bid everybody a lovely adieu. So hopefully that person won't ruin it again. So we'll do Saturday, and like I said, Susan and Stellar and me, and maybe it depends on who's around. Jilly will probably be here next time. Jilly has a sinus infection right now. She doesn't feel good. And I don't know, Red Roadrunner, whoever wants to come on. We'll do our Tuesday or Wednesdays. We haven't figured it out yet. We'll do like a middle of the week thing. We would love to have Nichols, if she will ever come back on a panel ever. And we'll probably do our Saturdays too. All right.
Holly, can I add something?
I would love for you to add anything you want to add.
Well, I just want to kind of just add one last thing about people out there who have not been on panel before. It's a little nerve-wracking, I suppose, but I think that Holly would welcome you to come up. I think that we just try to follow community guidelines, be polite. It's pretty simple. And if you want to, try it, then please do. You don't have to stay up for hours and hours.
Absolutely. There's lots of people that their very first time they ever went on a panel was with me, for sure. And seriously. And I mean, honestly, it's not, you don't have to put your camera on. We'll make sure you're okay and comfortable. And if you can't get it quite right, or you don't know how to put the mic on, we'll be patient with you guys. Come on. I used to love the fact that I gave a platform to people that were the subs in the side chat. Because without you guys, without the subscribers in the side chat, then we wouldn't even have a fucking panel or a side chat.
That's right.
So please, I'm sure a lot of you guys have something that maybe you would like to say. And you're more than welcome to do it here. We'll do whatever we can to. Thank you, Stellar. That was very profound. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah, like my first live panel was with Mary and Stellar, but it wasn't live. We did it as like a, what do you call it, a green room, and then uploaded it.
Right. So you learned how to use the stuff like the mic and all that, right? Like,
right. But then
Right.
my first live panel was actually the one you and me did. The 4-hour stream we did that night that Pansy started with us.
Right. And I mean, I don't think you ever seemed like you felt uncomfortable or whatever, right? And if you did, that
No.
would be fine too. We would have acquiesced. It's no big deal.
No, I had a couple of drinks that night. Just being honest with you.
Look out. Watch out for your pancreatitis. I heard that going around.
Yeah, but I mean, it was
to do with autoimmune disorders. Okay. Who is
Quinny.
the woman on panel, please? Quinny, that's my friend Susan, Georgia Peach. You don't know her?
I think Quinny's probably seen me in chats before.
Yeah,
but
Dance with Pies or I'm out. I can't dance with pies right now, Nichols. If I were to dance with pies for anyone, it would be for you, 100. Because I owe you, but I can't do it right now. All right.
No,
I feel good about this stream, and I want to dip on a good note before people start sending police to people's houses or whatever the fuck shit that they do, or start spamming the chat with a bunch of gross stuff. Like I feel good, so I'm gonna.
Yeah,
with
this
that,
is a good stream.
Yeah.
hey,
Big
Quinny.
guys, I do. Everybody, we're all three of us are on the Twitters or in the comments of any of our channels, whatever. Hit us up if you want us to do anything for a stream. You have an idea, you want to come on, whatever. We're open for whatever. Okay. We're here for you guys. Moderators, best moderators in the world. Thank you guys. Love you. All right. Good night. Bye.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Guys. Bye.
Bye.